Hello, hello, hello. This is giving YouTube a chance to send out some notifications. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome back. Yes, we back. Hey, Bright Eyes. We are back. This morning's show was dedicated to Kamaya. But we got some trending topics to get into. Oprah Winfrey has now been subpoenaed in a Drew Dixon lawsuit against Russell Simmons. I'm going to dive into that. TD Jakes is out here telling us what exactly happened during his health scare. As you all know, he was giving a sermon and he collapsed. So he's starting to talk about the details surrounding that. I want to get into Little Rod's Rico in the Diddy case being dismissed. Tasha K responding Funky Neva, baby. We're going to get into it. He's weak sauce. Funky Neva is weak sauce. He's less than a man for threatening to lay hands on a woman. Let's just say that. And for the life of me, why people still follow these degenerates beats the hell out of me. Hey, smack to you. And then I want to get into Tamar Braxton playing in our face, okay? And then I've been trying to avoid this story, you guys. But I'm going to get into the Stephen A. Smith and the LeBron James back and forth, okay? Because, I mean, Stephen A. Smith just has a big mouth. Just has a big mouth. Thumbs up this video. Share this live out. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And follow me on all of the free apps. You can look at any one of my videos and get that information in the description box. How is everybody doing this afternoon? Work was slow, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to jump on. Yep. I'm going to jump on and get these stories out the way. I'm doing some more digging on the Kamaya case. I want to get, I'm going to look for, like, I want her father's background. Right, Bright Eyes. I want to look more into her father, who is now arrested, into his background. So I hope to go live in the morning about that information if I can find it. But what's up, what's up, what's up? Please check out my video from this morning. Hey, Chantel. Or Shawnee, excuse me. I gave you some details about that. The case, and yeah. Check out all my other videos, okay? I be putting in that work. You heard? I be putting in that work. I'm a one-man team over here. It's a slow grind, and it's all good, okay? What is for me is for me, and hard work always pays off. Anything worth having, you have to work for it, and I believe in earning everything in life. I sure do. I sure do. But, you know, I'm going to look back on this years from now and be like, wow, I did that. So, yeah. What's up? What's up? Thumbs up this video. Thank y'all. Yes, let's please get these likes up so that we can get in the algorithm. I'm going to start off with the Oprah story first. I have an article from page 6. Shout out to them. Giving us the details of what's going on with this case. Let me tell you something. Oprah, she got a lot of bones. She hold a lot of bones and secrets. And I wonder why. I wonder what they have on her. Hey, Natalia, what's going on, boo? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to give YouTube a chance to send out notification. But Oprah has a lot of bones she is carrying for a lot of people, I believe. Yep. So, let me ask my naughty crew. Let's do a quick poll. Let me see. All right, I'm going to start a poll question. All right, there's the poll. Do you think Oprah Winfrey is a good person? Let me know, yes or no. Okay, trust me, it's been whispers out here for years. I'm still eating my lunch, y'all. Ooh, I got Rasta pasta with shrimp. It's good. And I got sorrel. Please participate in the poll. Naughty crew. Let's get into this article. Let me see, all my emails are caught up. Yep. They got this new project coming out. So we just gonna give them more work. Awareness when everyone needs a midday break. All right. So Russell Simmons, grape accuser, Drew Dixon, subpoena Oprah Winfrey dragging icon into legal drama. Child, Drew Dixon is not letting up. Okay. For those of you who don't know, she participated in a documentary on HBO called On the Record, and please go check it out. A ton of victims spoke on there about how Russell Simmons violated them allegedly. Now, he has not been charged or anything in the court of law. That's why he's living in Bali, so he can avoid criminal charges. I'm never going to Bali because of that. Yup. Because people who do this to people, violate women, children, that's a sickness on a whole nother level. Let's get into the article. Uh-oh. Hey, Winnie. Russell Simmons seems to have dragged Oprah Winfrey into his legal turmoil. Drew Dixon, one of the women who have accused the Def Jam mogul of sexual offenses, including rape, has subpoenaed the TV legend in her defamation case against him, demanding Winfrey give evidence and cough up documents. Woo, child. In 2017, former Def Jam executive Dixon accused Simmons in a New York Times article of raping her in his apartment in 1995. She also accused L.A. Reid as well. In 2024, she sued Simmons, claiming that he defamed her in a 2023 interview by casting doubt on her claims. In a sit down with journalist Graham Bessinger, Simmons said, "Could someone want notoriety in a market where people thirst for fame? He's disgusting. He's disgusting. Look, he's innocent until proven guilty. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there, okay? I mean, but he married Kimora when she was like 15, 16. I'm just saying, that's weird. All the money you had, you couldn't get a grown woman? Make it make sense. See, these men think they slick. Even Marcus Houston. That's why your wife leaving you now. You was out here dragging women your age. And now you and me are getting a divorce. Yes, because what you wasn't banking on is that she was going to grow up and come to her senses and figure out that you're gay. Allegedly. Okay. Maybe bi or I don't know, whatever. Anyway, to each his own. He's allowed to sleep with anyone he wants, as long as he's not married. Hey, Durex. Okay. So, he also said, I've never been forceful in any of my relationships, and that all his relationships have been consensual. Like, you wouldn't even have to say this out loud. You wouldn't even have to say it. Please thumbs up the videos. Sounds ridiculous. She also suing over Simmons' remarks about Winfrey's part in the scandal. Okay? He said in the Bessinger interview that the OWN star had dropped out of producing a documentary on the record. I'm telling you, go check it out. It's good. It's on HBO Max, okay? Which addressed a number of women's accusations, accused Simmons because she found inconsistencies in their allegations and claimed that Winfrey had recordings of conversations with accusers that revealed those alleged inconsistencies. See, like, this is where I got a problem. Like Oprah, this shows like you ain't for the women, you for yourself, bitch. Thumbs up this video. But all you wanted to do was protect your reputation and everything in the industry, so you ain't help them. After she quit the project, Winfrey told the New York Times that she still believed Dixon, but the paper wrote that she also thought there was inconsistencies in her account that the film had not adequately addressed. The Times added that the filmmakers say they have voluminous research files corroborating all the women's accounts. Now, Page Six has learned that Dixon's attorney has subpoenaed Winfrey. And here's my thing. Rusty. Uncle Bussy Rusty. If they all lying, why you not suing them for defamation? So you can restore your character. Why? Please participate in the poll. Do y'all think Oprah is a good person? Yeah. All right. So a subpoena to Winfrey from Dixon lawyer, seen by Page Six, reads: You are hereby commanded to produce the books, records, papers, data, documents, evidence, writings, and all other tangible things as described more fully in the attached Schedule A at law firm, Boyes, Schiller, and Flexner, Hudson Yards, New York, or electronically to undersigned counsel on or before March 18th of 2025. So it's unclear what assets exactly were called for in the attachment, or whether Winfrey complied with the demand or had her lawyer fight the subpoena. I think she's going to have her lawyer fight it. What y'all think? I think she's going to have her lawyer fight it. The subpoena goes on. You are further commanded to appear and attend before a notary public or other persons authorized by law to administer oaths, and at any recess or adjourned date to testify and give evidence as a witness on an examination before trial by deposition upon oral question. Child, they coming for your throat. It adds, the deposition may be videotaped and will continue from day to day until complete. Simmons has strenuously denied wrongdoing, and he has never been arrested or charged because he ran a Bali. He be back and forth. But he trying to sue Kimora, I think, for stealing his stocks, his money. Yeah, Kimora, he gave Kimora some stocks because he's trying to hide money. Kimora didn't use the stocks or something to bail out, I guess, her boyfriend, because they weren't really married. Because he was scamming too. It's a whole hot mess. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Oprah being subpoenaed in a Drew Dixon case against Rusty Bussy Simmons. I wish I had my button. That's suspicious. That's weird. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, B More. She said, no, Harper isn't a good person. The Aquarius committee doesn't claim her. It's me. I'm the committee. I love it, B More. Tim Leslie, I think that's his name. Yes. So Oprah has been subpoenaed, and Drew Dixon, you have your support, the support of the Naughty Love movement behind you. I always believed you, from when you was on the record, and I believe the other women too. Everybody can't be lying, child. Everybody cannot be lying, or whatever. And if Uncle Bussy cares about his reputation so much, and all these women are lying, where's your defamation case, okay? And then we see how he treats his daughters. Pimping them out to old men. Well, that's what he taught them anyway. Yes, so please participate in the poll. Do you think Oprah is a good person? All right, yesterday we went over Funky Dineva. Why they trying to censor Jasmine Crockett? Annoying. That's because they scared. Because she could read them for filth. Yesterday we went, we got into some YouTube drama. Because Tasha K and Michelle ATLian woke it up. All right. They was over there having a conversation about Funky Dineva. And he clapped back by talking about Michelle ATLian's body odor. Like, the nerve of you with the name Funky in your name. Anyway, but your whole attitude stinks. The way your energy towards women sucks. It stinks. Weak sauce. Because you don't never have that same energy for men. And I'm so tired of men that are gay, thinking that they could tear down and come for black women and disrespect them. All right. He threatened to slap Tasha K, and I say, I dare you. And watch what happens. Your ass will be under the fucking jail. So anyway, Tasha clears the air about the recent Funky Dineva drama. Shout out to Tasha K, okay? She know how to wake up the internet when she wants to. Here we go.
Another one. You another one. I've tried to keep my peace with you. Okay.
So the other day, Funky Dineva posted this saying, bitch, when we find funny stuff and our viewers are fans of people like him, we post it. And so he posted something that was really funny. You go on Funky Dineva's page because it's still there, okay? And so we're going to go to his page together. Well, he says, bitch, my stomach hurts so bad. He says, I'm here moaning and carrying on. It done got hot in here. My mouth done got all watery. Bitch, I'm going out bad right about now. Real bad. And then he posts this. Go, Jasmine. This is him with the no muscle mass, no fat, sitting on his toilet in his bathroom, shitting, okay? Next thing you know, he's in the comments, bitch, I can't fucking stand you. This is what about this is newsworthy? This is disheartening. This is bullshit. I mean, he went in, and his little funky ass followers was helping him. He was like, if you're part of the Funky Bunch, then you know this ain't nothing. And I was just like, so y'all literally following a nigga to watch him have diarrhea, right? For real? So I was just like, I'm thinking, since it was on his page, he's a public figure, let's post it. Prayers for Funky's ass. As we've always posted Funky has always talked about me on the show, we're good. I don't understand why it's okay for him to talk about me, but we can't talk about him, and we are a public service blog. When we posted this, I said, you know what, my team? I was like, you know what? Take it down. He ain't even that important. You don't want to be posted? Fine. We're not arguing about it. We won't post you. We'll let you sit at your same little followers. We ain't gonna help you build. That channel not moving. You not moving. That asshole was definitely moving. Okay. He got upset about that. We took it down. Go back to the baseboards. Like, that's flat. It's high gloss paint. It's high gloss paint. You can wipe that down with a Clorox. And he's sitting up on live taking shit. And me, I promise you, we was in a group chat, me and a few of my girlfriends. And well, that's the first thing we pointed out was like, bitch, did you see the baseboards? That house in there nasty. He around there fucking on the people's house. I thought that he owned the house. Apparently he renting that too and fucking up their house the same way he done fucked up Michelle A.T. Alien house. This is no hate to Funky. He is the king. He's the king out here. Queen on some days, but king. He's great at what he does. You don't get special treatment because you know Tasha K. At least I post what the fuck you say or what you do. I can only go off of what you say or what you do. I just don't understand why this was embarrassing and you posted it to your page. See, that's why I'm not friends with you. We were never friends. You don't even know my birthday. I don't know yours. I've never been to your house. And I'm glad, because those baseboards wouldn't have ate shit. And the way he be posting them dogs up over there, fucking pissing all over the goddamn house and shit. And then he be gone for all hours of the night. So ain't no telling what the motherfucking nasty ass dogs be doing. Like, Jasmine Dog would never. Bourbon would fucking never. You know why the beef started? The beef started because he got upset that I'm friends with Flame Monroe. I have never been Funky's friend. Never. I've helped him. He's helped me. But I've helped him more. He has an issue with women in general, and especially Black women. And like I said, he's tried to be one to build his brand. And now I see why Michelle stays on his ass the way that, you know, Dick and Diarrhea stay on his ass. Because, you know, let's be honest.
Tasha K, you another one. You another one. I've tried to keep my peace with you. Okay? But Tasha K, I want you to know this, and you can put this on record, okay? The next time I publicly see you, I am going to walk up to you, and I'm going to slap the shit out of you, and then I'm already just...
I can't hear you. Hold on, y'all.
I got to turn the other cheek.
What'd you say?
I said hello to everyone, including Tasha and her husband. I went and sat at the other end of the table. We get to the end of the dinner. Here come this bitch bringing a chair down from the other end of the table. She gonna come put a chair next to me, talking about so funky, trying to talk to me. And I said to her, Tasha, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested in being friends with you.
Skin Wiggins did the same thing. Why would I want to be friends with you? We've had the same friends for years. I've never once said, hey, let's go to dinner. I've never once propositioned you to go out because I already knew where it was going to go with you. I had already stopped courting bloggers. You were just somebody that I had respect for. But let me let him finish his crash out though. Hold on, this is funny.
I text Tasha personally. I texted her on the side.
No, that's not true. That is not true. He doesn't even have my number. He wrote a comment. Jasmine, you hear these lies? So we get there. He comes straight to me first to give me and Sheck a hug. Sheck was like, it seemed like he cool. Go talk to him. He came to you first, came to me, gave us a hug. Even though he gave me a hug, he sat down at the end of the table like this. Same thing he was on at the wedding. So I was like, all right, I'll go. Because I didn't want him to make it uncomfortable. Even our friends were like, this bitch is he's really in his feelings. I was just like, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go try to hash this out. So I was like, hey, Funky, look, you don't know me. I don't know you. You know, like that. But you can't say that we're friends. Because he made this whole video like, oh, we're friends. We can't say we're friends and I don't know you. Well, I don't want to get to know you. And then he starts getting loud at the table. I was like, oh my God. And now I'm embarrassed because we're both adults. Why do you have to yell? I'm sitting here like, yo, I saw that you gave me a hug. Like, are we good? If not, I don't care to be your friend, but can we just coexist amongst friends? That's all. This nigga, I don't want to talk. I was like, all right, cool. I left. But the wedding, he wasn't going to bring that energy into that wedding. Not today, not ever, over my dead body. Now we're done.
I need a big favor.
Period. That's Tasha's side of things. And Funky, like, that sounds the complete opposite. You tried to snub her and make it seem like she was begging for your friendship. Tasha don't have to beg anybody to be her friend. Period. Period. And you look dumb. You look dumb. They hit a nerve, obviously, and you crashed out. Period. And now you known as a woman beater. Period. All right, Tasha girl. Everybody want to be your bestie, child, okay? Like, boy, bye. Boy, bye. What is he doing? I thought he was on the Ricky Smiley's show or something. Yeah. It seems like Al went on to do his thing. I see Al got connection in the industry. He's been in the industry forever, so he's gonna always be okay. But it's crazy. All right, you don't let a mom come up in there and trick you out your spot. But given your latest commentary, you don't seem happy, Funky. Maybe you need to rebrand. Rebrand so you could shit rainbows and butterflies. Hey y'all, thumbs up this video. Thumbs up the video, okay? So we got into Oprah being subpoenaed in the Drew Dixon case. We just went over Tasha K's response to Funky Bunch Dineva crash out on these YouTube streets, all right? Next, we're going to get into Little Rod's case being dismissed. Hold on. The RICO portion of his case, anyway. Oh, boy. When the love begin. What's this?
Don't address other YouTube.
Funky is funky, boy. You stank, brother. You are going to be dragged for filth forever by me for threatening to put hands on a woman. That shit is weak. And it's all because you want to beat us. You want to be us. That's it. Didn't he say over there that he wear panties? Why don't you try wearing some boxers? Tidy whities or something, but not the panties. Not the panties. Let me see. Ooh. Sorry, my psoriasis is bothering me bad. I just seen this story. Stop playing with me. Let me go over to the shade room. That might be easier. Please thumbs up the video. Please thumbs up the video. Yeah. And feel free to donate to the channel. Here it is. All right, here we go. All right, so shout out to the Shade Room. Judge dismisses Lil Rod's RICO in emotional distress claims filed against the diddler. Thumbs up the video, okay? So a New York judge has partially granted and partially denied a motion in the case against Diddy, dismissing 5 of the 9 claims brought by music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones. The court dismissed several claims, including RICO, negligent and intentional infliction of emotional distress, and breach of contract, as well as Trafficking Victims Protection Act claim against Combs Global, criticizing the plaintiff's argument and counsel's conduct. The judge also warned Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, about filing containing inaccurate legal statements, accusation, and personal attacks, cautioning that further misconduct could lead to sanction or disciplinary action. While some claims were allowed to proceed, the court emphasized that they only need to meet the plausible and not probable standard at this stage. No evidentiary findings have been made, and the ruling does not address the case merits. Okay, so at the end of the day, they're still letting the case go on, but she dismissed portions of it. So all the accusations that he made pretty much got thrown out. It's not even going to matter. They're going to probably focus on him getting compensated for his work, and they're saying that those accusations have nothing to do with him getting paid. Lil Rod, you should have, because this looks messy. It looks like Tyrone Blackburn does not know what he's doing, okay? Let me tell you, because I forgot about a little history. I was watching Tasha K, and she reminded me. Tyrone Blackburn was in charge of the young lady's case that she brought towards T.I. and Tiny. Then he's still on the case for Jennifer Huff. I don't know if he still is, because I know they dropped Nicki Minaj for the case, but I think Jennifer Huff's case is still going. Hey, Erin. Bright eyes, funky mad because he not a woman. That part. Hey, Veronica. Right. Oh, who's Johnny? Like, why do we need to be friends with you? Ciao. Shouldn't he be at 1 million subscribers by now? Please participate in a poll. Yes! Bree said, not them helping Diddy give free. Please vote. Please vote. Oprah's been subpoenaed in the Drew Dixon case. It's all coming down. It's all coming down. Let's get into TD Jakes and his health scare that he had, in front of the world. He collapsed, right? And around this time, there was a lot going on. Larry Reed was bringing fake victims forward to talk against TD Jakes. Larry Reed has been on this TD Jakes hate campaign and so-called exposing him for the past, 2 years, right? And he never really exposes anything. He never even has any proof or whatever. And then top it all off, TD Jakes was getting tied into the whole Diddy scandal because he was there at a white party, okay? What I say to Larry Reed, worry about your charges and your accusations. Stop trying to bring another man down. You are so disgusting. It's weird. It's weird. Somebody wears shades all the time. It's weird. It doesn't sit right with me.
What did happen?
So let's get into TD Jakes. He is talking to the Shade Room, I believe the Shade Room, about his health scare. Thumbs up this video, Knotty Crew.
What did happen to you that morning on stage?
I didn't really realize what was happening to me on stage until I got to the hospital in an ambulance and fussing that it happened on stage, by the way, because I didn't want it to happen. And the doctor leaned over in my ear and said, "You had a massive heart attack." And the reason I didn't realize it is because I had none of the symptoms that they say, no numbness, no sharp pain, no anything. I just kind of drifted off to sleep. I didn't know what it was.
Wow.
But I almost died.
Massive heart attack.
He said 5 minutes later I'd have been dead on arrival. The right side of my heart had completely stopped getting blood at all. And as long as I was up preaching, I felt fine. But when I sat down, the adrenaline dropped, and it exposed the fact that I was preaching with half of my heart closed through a clot. And they had to go get it. And it was an amazing...
What did happen to you?
All right, so Bishop TD Jakes is addressing his congregation for the first time since his health scare reveals he's healing after undergoing emergency surgery. Look, early detection is everything. You really need to make sure you are taking care of your health. You're going to routine doctor's appointments, so that you could prevent things like this from happening. But prayers up to him. Thank you so much, Tails. I appreciate you. But that has to be scary. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on with your body and things like that. But it could have also been the stress of everything going on, you know? He was getting swallowed up in this whole Diddy and the Larry Reid bringing accusations. But TD Jakes has now filed a lawsuit. Uncle Russie Bussy, pay attention. Okay? He has now filed a lawsuit against Larry Reid and him for defamation and things like that. That's what I'm saying. Uncle Russie Bussy, if you innocent, why not sue all these women? The fraud is real. But prayers up to TD Jakes. I hope he has a healthy, I don't even want to say speedy recovery. You know, I just want him to take care of himself. Seriously, at the end of the day. Because what good is your congregation if you're not healthy? It's kind of like being a caregiver. And that's why I'm like real big on staying up on my annual doctor visits and stuff like that. Because if I'm not healthy, how am I going to be here to care for my loved ones, you know? That's just how it goes. That's how we go. Please thumbs up the video. All right, so up next, I want to get into Tamar Braxton playing in our face. I'm over it. Can I say I'm so tired? I'm worn out. I'm so sick of this agent chaos. Now, just the other day, Tamar claimed that she is now taking PrEP because everybody's sleeping with everybody, okay? And it's just like, aren't you a church girl? Like, you believe in marriage out of wedlock? Obviously you do, okay? Judging by your past few relationships. And now, and shout out to the Jasmine brand, she is out here talking about she not going to date nobody else. But you still going to be fucking. Make it make sense. Let's see what she got to say.
Was 11. You said you didn't want to date until he was 18.
Yes.
Okay, that's 7. You gonna not date for 7 years?
Well, I was a little exaggerated, but here's the thing. Like, I didn't want to keep, introducing Logan to the people that were in my life.
Right.
I just want to, mentally protect him as much as I can. I don't want to give him any abandonment issues or anything like that. And so for me, as a single mother, it's given very much, I just need to wait until the Lord brings me who the Lord wants me to be with.
Okay, I like that. Look, you just gonna wait, like there will be no, Logan going, he at his grandmama's house, he can come over?
Well, he go to his grandmama's house. Okay. However, I've been celibate for a year. I haven't been dating for a year at all. Nothing.
Really?
I haven't been out, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I'm ready to go outside. And now that I'm going outside, girl, I have to be prepped up and be prepped and ready.
That's it. So, Miss Evelyn, Tamar says she's been celibate for a year. Anybody keeping you warm at night?
I have great pillows.
You have great pillows? Is that what you say, Miss Evelyn?
Great pillows.
Okay, so then let me ask, is Tamar setting you up with anybody? Is she got friends that she might know that might be in alignment with you?
Well, she will mention it every now and then, but you don't let your left hand know what your right hand.
Oh, Miss Evelyn, can you say got checked without getting shit, without saying you got checked?
That's out of her business.
Oh, I love this. I said, anybody keeping you warm at night? She just smiled. I was like, don't go there.
All right, Tamar. One thing I can agree with, Tamar, don't date because you're bad at it. You're bad at it. Her, Evelyn Lozada, Keisha Coles, they all bad at dating. And now she's taking prep for what? Telling you, you gotta watch them church girls. Y'all believe her? I don't even. She talking about she been celibate for a year. The last guy she was married to, Colonel Sanders. That was less than a year ago, wasn't it? Let me see. Let me see. Tamar be lying. She be lying with a straight face. Because I know I was reporting on stories about her and Jeremy fallout. Yeah, that was August of 2024. And then in October, he came out and said that's when he revealed why they broke up. No. Yeah, October, September. No, that was September. So we only in March. That ain't no year. Tamar be lying, girl. You be lying. Stop lying. That's why you can't get nowhere, because you just be lying. It ain't even been a year since you broke up with Jeremy. Yeah, like Tamar be lying. She playing in our face again. Well, keep your prep. We don't give a Tamar, TMI, we don't care. Stay over there, okay? Let's get into Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James. They are back at it again. LeBron James sat down with a podcast. So let me just do a little history, because
LeBron James knows how to get in contact with me if he wanted to. He never called, because had he called and wanted to talk to me, I would have accepted that call. Had he wanted to see me, I would have.
Stephen A. Smith got a big mouth. All right, they getting into it. LeBron James confronted him because Stephen A. Smith has a lot of criticism about Lil Bronny, okay? And me personally, Lil Bronny, he don't really. He's not.
I was
seasoned.
LeBron. I was LeBron.
Here we go.
I was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours, because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable, and that is why I have to discuss it now. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. I was LeBron James.
What do you make of LeBron confronting you in the aftermath of that situation?
I thought it was weak. I thought it was some bullshit. But in the moment, I knew that I was listening to a father. Here's what happened. I'm represented by William Morris Endeavor. The founder of William Morris Endeavor, Ari Emanuel, had courtside seats right next to the Lakers bench. He had Larry David with him, star of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm sitting with them. I get there in the first quarter.
I love Larry David.
I'm sitting courtside, and I stand up, and then I got my head turned. And then I turned back around, and a lot of people thought this was the end of the game or something like that.
What do you make of LeBron confronting your size, or
This is LeBron.
be in a position where, okay, if a guy's not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. And I think a lot of the media, including him, and I know he's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him again. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of the fucking freezer and sit in his chair in his tighty whities on the couch.
I hope at some point you two do get a chance. But you're right.
Dude, relax, bro. Relax. Seriously, exercise or to.
All right, so LeBron James felt like he was, protecting his household. Y'all let me know what y'all think, okay? And the last story I want to cover is Jasmine Crockett. I knew that they're going to start trying to make it seem like she's ghetto and everything like that because she's vocal about a lot of things, and she be checking these clear men and putting them in their place, and the clear women too, or whatever. So Randy Weber files a censure against Rep. Jasmine Crockett after calling Governor Greg Abbott Hot Wheels. Look, she's quick with the tongue.
Because we in these hot Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass, honey. So yes. Because we in these.
Okay. So Rep. Randy Weber files a censure against Rep. Jasmine Crockett after calling Governor Greg Abbott Hot Wheels. It was a joke. You see how petty these mofos is? So he posted, he said, I have officially filed the censure resolution against Rep. Jasmine Crockett. She must be censored and held accountable for the venomous rhetoric she spews as a representative of the Democratic Party. Shout out to the Shade Room. So he posted the actual court filings. Ridiculous. They can't take it. They can't take it that this brown girl can read them down for filth. Shout out to the neighborhood
behind this censure resolution.
Well, thanks for having us, Sean and Emma. We appreciate Newsmax and getting the word out. Look, this is basic decency 101. If she's from Texas, I grew up in Texas, and we know how to treat the ladies and the gentlemen correctly. And the fact that she said this about our governor is despicable.
And you posted on X about the censure. You said, Jasmine, words have meaning and actions have consequences. I look forward to introducing my resolution to censure you for your action, for your words and actions. And with that, I wanted to show you this. Congresswoman Crockett actually tried to walk back remarks on X. Not sure how many people bought into it, but she said, I wasn't thinking about the governor's condition. I was thinking about the planes, trains, and automobiles he used to transfer migrants into communities led by black mayors, deliberately stoking tension and fear among the most vulnerable.
What's your reasoning behind this?
Yeah, your reaction to that. Do you buy it?
Well, she's trying to play. Not only is she being absolutely unbelievably rude, she's trying to play the race card as well. She stepped in it big time. She said something that was unbelievably anti-Texan, in my opinion, because we believe in respect. And now she's trying to roll that back. It's not going to work. We're introducing our resolution today. We're going to carry around, get as many people to sign as we can, and make sure that members of the House know that this is not becoming of a member of the United States House of Representatives, and it will not be tolerated.
Yeah, you're
I think it was funny. And I think what they don't like is that she be holding all of them accountable. And she exposes all of them. So now they're gonna try to shut her up. It's not right. But it was a joke. Like, grow a thick skin. Child, it was a joke. Get over yourself. All right, you guys. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. What are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments. Let's see what the poll. Wow. Do you think Oprah is a good person? 28% yes, said yes. And 74% said no. Oprah, there you have it. Over here at the Knotty crew, we ain't beat for your antics. You will not gaslight us. Everything you do to us is going to come back on you. I love you all. Let me go into the comments a little bit real quick to see what y'all saying. I believe Drew Dixon too. According to one of my... Hey, Erin. Please go over to Smiling with Erin D's channel and subscribe. Yeah. Oh, hey, Juice. I didn't see that you were here. Yes, so let me know what your thoughts are, Naughty Crew. We got into Tasha K's response to Funky Dineva. I knew he was exaggerating. I knew he was lying. Whenever somebody is always trying to make it seem like someone is kissing their behind or trying to snub people, like, oh, I don't want to be your friend. Yes, you do. Stop playing. Yes, you do. All right, Tasha got a lot of connections, okay? Like, come on now. All right, we got into Oprah Winfrey being subpoenaed in a Drew Dixon case against Russie Bussy Simmons. Also, we got into Little Rod's Rico being dismissed. And TD Jakes discussed his health scare. So I'm glad he's feeling better. And Larry Reed, kick rocks with sandals on. I don't like YouTubers that put out these conspiracy theories without proof. Anyway, and we got into Tamar Braxton playing in our face, talk about she's not dating until Logan is 18. Yeah, right. Church whore. Oops. I didn't mean to say that out loud. All right, you guys. I love you all. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Replay game. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I'm going to do some research tonight on the case. I feel so bad for that little girl and what happened to her. Whatever. Whatever. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I'm about to see who's live, and I'm come over and support. Love you all. Have a good day.